Mitchell, have you been cleared yet?
I have, yes.
Oh, okay. Obviously, gotta be excited. I think it's what, close to 4 or 5 months now. I mean, just how do you feel? You've been skating for a while now.
Yeah, it's exciting to get back skating with the guys. Yeah, like you said, it's been a long road of recovery and rehab, but I'm excited to join the guys and get out there.
What was your injury?
Lower body injury.
Lower body?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this the longest that you've been out with an injury?
Yes.
And just what do you see as some of the biggest challenges here coming back after this long an absence?
Well, I think getting timing back and getting up to speed of the game, and it's been good for me to get into the practices and get that tempo, that timing and everything back, and I think it's gone well.
How important was it for you, even though there's only 11 games left, to at least get some games in before a long off season?
Yeah, absolutely. For me, being out so long, I want to come in and give it a little extra spark for the last 10, 11 games of the season, and I've watched for a long time, and I'm excited to get it back out there.
Thanks.
Thanks, Boltman.
How much tougher was it to have to go through this on a team where you kind of just gotten here and maybe didn't have the full lay of the land, the full familiarity, I guess?
Yeah, it's a challenge, but having the guys in the training room, Pete, Russ, Matt, Britta, Rob, they're awesome. They've been helped out all along the way, and part of the reason why I'm coming back here is because of all our efforts together, and I think the rehab and the treatment have gone really well.
How much were you able to kind of, I think I saw you on a couple of road trips, how much were you able to kind of stay a part of the group? I know sometimes the rehab can be kind of a separate thing from what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, I mean, for the first couple of months, I was in here and do my rehab, wasn't skating or anything, but I was still around the guys. I was still hanging out with them in the lounge and chatting, watching games, and everything, staying a part of the day-to-day stuff, except for being on the ice. So all the guys have been really great in keeping me in the loop, and everything sort of started to ramp up more as I started skating with the team and being more involved.
And then for you, just it being a lower body, it feels like big energy player is kind of a big part of your game. How much tougher has that made the on ice adjustment back in, not having been able to do, I imagine, too much cardio and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we worked on, from the very beginning of the injuries, keeping my cardio up, my muscles, and staying active and as much as I can. And I'd say the last month to 2 months, it's definitely ramped up. Practices, skating on when the guys are on the road on my own, and you sort of get back into that groove, back into that game shape, and hopefully making our way back in the lineup.
What is the tone you're hoping to set going into the offseason? What do you want to see out of yourself this last 11 games?
For me, to come in and bring energy. Bring energy every shift that I can, up and down the ice, forechecking, making it hard to play against. And I think that, with these last 11 games, you gotta, prove yourself to the guys in that room that, I want to be a part of, this team going forward. And, it starts tomorrow.
Thanks.
Bob Duff.
Yeah, Mitchell, obviously coming here was a real opportunity for you to be, and establish yourself as an NHL regular and be part of something going forward. So when you get this injury, I imagine the disappointment in that had to be pretty devastating. So how much of a battle was it not to get down and not to feel like you were snake bit?
Well, obviously there's times of downs and throughout this, process and injury. And, for me, I was, trying to stay positive, focused on, what I control, and, what I control every day was, coming in with a good attitude, a good mindset to, to get this better. And no, I think I did a pretty good job of that.
And you're one of 3 guys on the team who had to go through that this year with Vrana and Troy Stetchers. And was there any comparing notes or just kind of rallying each other to keep your spirits up?
Yeah, I mean, when the guys are gone on a long road trip, we would be in here, the 3 of us, doing our rehabs and, talking, and they were able to skate earlier than I was. So, it was good to, I wouldn't say good to go through with someone else, but because everyone wants to be out there and play, and, but, it helped to have another guy to rehab alongside.
Thanks.
All right, those are all the questions we had today for Mitchell. We'll be back shortly with Coach Blashill.